Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a deck profile of my Pokemon TCG card game. Now you guys might be wondering, why is he doing a deck profile for a card game? He usually does video games. Well, for Quick Freeze's Game Room, it's not all about video games. I do play card games, so I figured this would be interesting to some people. Some may not enjoy it, but some might. So like I said, I'm going to do a deck profile of my Pokemon TCG card game deck, and I will go through every single card in this deck, tell you their effects, their abilities, and why I put them in this deck. So I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, here we go. These are my Pokemon cards. I broke them down into Energy, Pokemon, and Trainer and Support cards. And right here, this is my Yu-Gi-Oh! Playmat that I use for the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG game. I'm just kind of using it as a placemat for, give you guys some pretty background. But for the energies, nothing kind of major. I got 6 lightning energies and 12 water energies, making a total of 18. Usually kind of like the ratio is between 20 to 25, so I am running a little short on these, but so far they work pretty well. So I got 18 energy cards, and then obviously we got some Pokemon cards. First up we have Baneri. This is one of my favorite Pokemon in the game. This is a normal type. And obviously you got Rest, which lets you remove all special conditions and up to 4 damage counters, but that puts Baneri asleep, so that's kind of a drawback. And then the second move is just Double Kick for 2 energies, flip a coin. This attack does 20 damage times the number of heads, so if you don't get any heads, it doesn't do any damage. Next card is another Baneri. This is just has bounce. It says let me switch Baneri with one of my bench Pokemon. And the second move is just Mini Drain. It says remove 1 counter from Baneri and it does 20 damage. And then we got a third Baneri. As you can tell, I really like Baneri. So this one just says draw up power. Let me look through my deck for an energy card, show it to my opponent, and put it in my hand. And then the other one is Extended Ears, remove 1 damage counter from one of my benched Pokemon, and then it does 10 damage. So there are my 3 Baneri cards. And then evolved from Baneri is I got 2 Lopunny cards of the same. If you guys can't see it, it's really shiny. I got Collect, just says draw 3 cards. And then it says Close Cut, which is if the defending Pokemon is an evolved Pokemon, this attack does 30 more damage to it. So that's really great if you're fighting a powerful Pokemon. And then the Healing Tail, it says as long as Lopunny is your active Pokemon, remove 1 damage counter from each of your benched Pokemon per turn. So that's really great. So Lopunny helps me heal Pokemon. And that's it for my normal dudes, or normal Pokemon. Next up, I got 2 Pikachus of the same. Basically it just has quick attack, flip a coin, and this attack does 10 more damage plus 10. So it does 20 if you get a heads. And then the other one is Volt Tackle. It says Pikachu does 10 damage to itself, but it does 50 damage. So that's pretty great. And then next up we got the evolved version of Pikachu, which is Raichu. And then this has Agility. It says flip a coin if heads prevent all damage of the attack, including damage done to Raichu during your opponent's next turn. So that's really great if you just want to hit them for a quick 20 and protect yourself. And then the next move is 3 energies, which does 100 damage though. And it does discard all energy cards attached to Raichu. So that's kind of like, your last resort. Or if you're fighting a powerful Pokemon that has 100 life or more. And then we got 2 of these guys right here. This is Vaultic, It's a cute little lightning spider, and the only move this guy has is heal from this Pokemon the same amount of damage you did to the defending Pokemon. So basically, you do 10 damage to your opponent, and you heal yourself 1 damage. And then evolve from that guy is another spider. This guy is Galvantula. If I'm probably saying that wrong, and I apologize. But his move is the defending Pokemon cannot retreat during your opponent's next turn for Electro Rub. And then Leech Life, it says heal from this Pokemon the same amount of damage as you did to the different Pokemon. So it's just kind of like... just kind of like the other version of the spider, which is Vaultic. So it's just a more powerful version of that. And that is it for my lightning. As you can tell, I'm really into water and lightning. So, and then my next cards, I got 3 Pump-Ups, all the same. And it just says one water energy, so for a water splash. Flip a coin, if heads, this Pokemon does 10 damage plus 10 more. And then for 2 energies of any kind, Headbutt just simply does 20 damage. So I got 3 Pump-Ups on the deck. And then I got 2 of the evolved form of Piplup, which is Primplup. Again, I'm probably saying it wrong, but this guy's moves is Ice Blade. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon. This Pokemon does 30 damage to that Pokemon. Don't apply weakness or resistance, so it automatically does 30 damage, which is great. And then Wash Over, which does 10 damage to 2 of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Do not apply weakness or resistance to benched Pokemon, and it does 50 damage to the active Pokemon on your opponent's side. So that's really great. It does 50 damage plus 10 damage to 2 of their benched Pokemon, and I got 2 of these guys. And then I got 1 of the evolved form. This is Empoleon, and then this guy is a powerhouse with 130 life. And then this guy's moves is choose 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. This Pokemon does 30 damage to 2 of them. So that is really great. Does 30 damage right away. And then the other move is Surf Together. It does 50 damage plus 10 more for each of your bench Pokemon. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does 10 damage to each of your Pokemon. So it automatically does 50 damage to my opponent's active Pokemon, but then it may hurt my opponent's bench Pokemon, or it may hurt my bench Pokemon. So there's a little risk with him. Next up, I have 4 Oshawotts. Again, this guy is just a simple little dude with 60 health, but just has Tackle for 10 and Water Gun for 20. Nothing really special with him. Just the low form of Oshawott. And then I got Duat, which is the evolved form of Oshawott. And this guy does Water Gun, which is 30. Nothing special about Water Gun. But then it has Razor Shell. It says flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage. So that guy's really good. And then this guy is actually the powerhouse of my deck. This guy right here is the fully evolved form of Oshawott. This is Samurat. And this guy's move is Pike. It does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Do not apply weakness or resistance. So that is awesome. It does 30 damage to the active and 30 damage to the bench Pokemon. So that guy is really powerful. This guy is the powerhouse of the deck. And then Surf, which simply does 80 damage. So that move is really awesome as well. And the guy's life is 140. And then the last Pokemon in this deck, this is my favorite legendary. And I threw him in here because he is my favorite legendary, and he has also a water Pokemon. He does come in different cards, such as like, I think he's like a normal Pokemon and a psychic Pokemon for other cards, but this just happens to be the water version. And then this guy just simply has 2 attacks. This is Lunar Attack. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon. This attack does 30 damage to that Pokemon. Do not apply weakness or resistance to bench Pokemon. And then Hydro Splash, which takes 5 energies, quite a big, 80 damage for Hydro Splash. So in the end, and he only just has 100 life. So in the end, it's better to use him than Lugia, but like I said, I threw Lugia in because he is my favorite legendary. And then next up we have the trainer cards. I got 2 potions, which just simply says remove 2 battle counters from one of your Pokemon. So, and then next up I have 1 revive, which is basically put a basic Pokemon from your discard pile back on your bench. So that's really good if I want to get back like Oshawott or like Pikachu or something like that. And then this card, I got 3 cards, different artwork, but they're the same card. It's Energy Search, and basically it just says search your deck for a basic energy, show it to your opponent, and then put it in your hand, shuffle your deck afterward. So, you know, that lets me gets me a water or a lightning energy. Nothing special, but it does, you know, make the deck a little bit faster. And then I got 2 of these. This is deck energy revival or retrieval. It says put 2 basic energies from your discard pile back into your hand. So basically, if one of my Pokemon dies, I can at least recover 2 of the energies that were attached to that Pokemon. And then I got BB Search. Basically, this is the supporter card. And basically, this is choose 1 card from your hand, put it on top of your deck. Search your deck for a Pokemon, show it to your opponent, and then put that card in your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. So that's really great if you have maybe like, you know, you have this guy and you have Oshawott, but you don't have Duat. So BB Search will help me get Duat, so I can evolve Oshawott to Duat, then to Samurott. So that guy's really special. Then we got this one. This is a Master Ball. Just look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose 1 basic or evolution card. And then it says, so your opponent put it into your hand. Put the other 6 cards back on the top of your deck. Shuffle your deck afterwards. So that's really great. If you are low on Pokemon, I get to at least look at the top 7 cards of my deck. We got another Pokeball here. This is the Quick Ball. This says reveal the top card of your deck. Let's say reveal cards from your deck until you reveal a Pokemon. Show that Pokemon to your opponent, put it in your hand, shuffle the other cards back into the deck. This is if you do not reveal the Pokemon, shuffle all the cards back into your deck. So again, that just gets me another Pokemon if I need one. And then we got Professor Rowan. This just says choose 1 card from your hand and shuffle the rest back into your deck, then draw 4 cards. If this is the only card in your hand, you can't play this card. So again, you know, this card just lets me draw 4 cards, no biggie. This card is Team Galactic's Mars. It says draw 2 cards, then choose 1 card from your opponent's hand without looking at it and put it at the bottom of his or her deck. So that's really cool. Lets you draw 2 cards plus ruins, gets rid of one of your opponent's cards, so it kind of messes up if they have a strategy. Then we got Cynthia's Feelings. It says, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 4 cards. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, draw 4 more cards. So again, basically if you have like 1 card in your deck or hand besides this card, put that deck card back in your deck, draw 4 or 8. And then we got Professor Juniper that just says discard your hand, draw 7 cards. So this card's a little not as good as these cards because you do lose cards, but if you have like no cards in your hand, then you don't lose any cards. Then you draw 7 cards. So, but there you go. There is my deck profile for the Pokemon TCG card game. As you can see, I like water and lightning. They're my favorite types. And there you go. That is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little different from my previous videos where I do video game reviews. But like I said, Quick Freeze's Game Room is not all about video games, but it's also about games in general, and TCG card games just has to be one of them. So, again, if you guys like this video, cool, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I'm Quick Freeze from Quick Freeze's Game Room, and I'm here to bring gamers together, one game at a time.